Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Irving for three. Rebounded by Castle. Here's San Antonio. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Irving's shot is good.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Here's Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Basket counts.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. From outside the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the wing right side. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Davis, that's for 2. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
The wide open look here for Fox. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Gafford with the steal. Thompson from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
And the basket by Vassell. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Back to Thompson. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. We know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Dinwiddie. Davis inside. Here's Gafford. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the game. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. No good on the triple. San Antonio trailing here. And it's Fox Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Chris Paul.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Castle. Down low. Here's Biyombo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Biyombo showing off his agility off the screen. It's not easy to set that hard screen and then roll with purpose and effectiveness, but he does.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis down low. San Antonio with the rebound. All up top. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. No good there. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
That's a two from Barnes. Can't nail the jumper.
Very surprising that he came away empty there.